Alright everybody, welcome to another stream. This is gonna be now the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna play a bunch of obscure JRPGs for this fabulous, magnanimous, amazing console. And we're gonna start with Knights of Azure 2 Bride of the New Moon. Now this is a sequel to the first one, except the first one is not available on Switch, if you can believe that. I already beat this game. There's my clear data. It's a pretty short game. You know, there's another one. Level 1, level 27. So, what say you? We start with a New Game Plus. You know, this is not a Knights of Azure stream. This is just me showing you some obscure JRPGs on the Switch. Warning, this has a lot of fan service. You guys don't need that warning. So, I have a bunch of these games with me today. Others I have them digital, but some of these have physical, you know. If you can barely see anything. A stupid lamp. Well, I'll be playing some of these today. This is Knights of Azure. I have a physical copy of this. The PS4 version of this game, I never found it, and it was kind of expensive. Ironically, considering the Switch is usually the most expensive version as opposed to the PS4 version, right? Well, no, I got the Switch version for like $30, you know, a long time ago. Whereas the PS4 version back then was like 40 something, you know, and I never found it. So I got the Switch instead. Do you need to play the first Knights of Azure game to understand this one? Actually, no. Actually, I played this one first. And that's our main character. What's up, guys? It looks great. This is one of those games, one of those rare exceptions that look great on the Switch. And I mean in terms of performance, I mean of course in terms of quality, resolution, frame rate, it looks fucking great. Others, you know, like some of the East games for example, they look and play much better on a PlayStation system. But this one, I have no complaints, man, to be honest, here on the Switch. Alright, so the question, do you need to play the first one to understand this one? Like I said, not really. I played this one first, and then the second one, and then the first one second. Yeah, and that was a long time ago. This is a sequel, and the main character of the first game does appear in this game. Give me a second. I'll explain a bit. I haven't played this game in a while. I am receiving no tutorials, which is a good thing. The game is self-aware that I am doing a New Game Plus. However, I don't want to do New Game Plus on easy. My first playthrough of this game was on easy because I'm pretty lame at action games. Usually I play them on easy, and if I'm good at them, you know, I'm like, okay, then maybe I can do normal on my second playthrough, right? So, oh, it's automatically on normal. So wait, did I beat the what? I was sure I beat the game on easy, so I beat it on normal? Oh great, so I beat it on normal, guys, apparently. There is no English voiceovers, asks Stacy. No, only Japanese. Most Koei Tecmo games don't have any English dub anymore, most of them, with the exception of some, you know. Well, like the Ryza trilogy, for example. So as you can see, this is a hack and slash. You have one party member that you can take with you. Right now I'm fighting alone. Eventually you can take one of the girls. It's also a Yuri game, you know. You know, the Yuri genre has been there in Japan since, for mangas and anime series since the 70s, you know. There's Yuri for girls and Yaoi for guys. I'm a guy, so of course I'm okay with Yuri. This is her best friend, also love interest. Yeah, it's a Yuri. It's a lesbian game. It's a Yuri game with a lot of fan service. One of the 10,000 that exist in Japan. You can't hear me very well. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Maybe the game is too loud. How's that? Is that better? Should be better though. Yeah, I'm using this microphone. Oh yeah, the dialogue, the talking is like really loud. Okay, it's better now. Okay, yeah, right. This is one of those games where the music is like, I'll try to fix that later, you know, once I can. The music is like really low, but the audio, the dialogue is like really loud. It's one of those. The audio is fucked up a bit in this game. Well, as you can see, the game's got beautiful visuals. Arush is our main heroine. Oh, Alush. But Liliana just said Arush. Arush! Yeah. Good game. I've beaten this before and I reviewed it before multiple times. Do I make myself smaller? No, I look fine, right? And of course, the girls have incredible bodies. Arush has like silicone tits. Like 9 out of 10 anime girls. Oh, but don't worry. In anime, they're natural. One of the most fictitious things in cartoons, not just in anime, in Western cartoons, you know, some of the old DC and Marvel shows and comics, you know, the girls have these impossibly perfect fucking breasts and bodies, you know. That's fiction for you. Anyway, so I was saying like 7 minutes ago that the main character of the first game appears in this game, late in this game, but she doesn't really spoil nothing important. So yeah, well, it is a sequel to the first game. It takes place in a different place, but the character from Liliana belongs to the Curia. The Curia is an organization that fights demons, and the main character of the first game is also a member of the Curia organization, you know. And Arush, just like Arnis, that's the name of the girl of the first game. So Arnis and Alush here are like warriors that fight demons from the Curia, you know, and it's a church religious organization run by the Pope. Very religious, as you can tell by the girls' outfits. Extremely religious. All right. I deleted that, clever. All I did was rant about how miserable I feel with my Twitch career. And I started lashing out at my viewer, not my viewers, more like at the audience. You know, the viewers are usually you guys. There's only like 10 viewers, 15 viewers, you know, and you guys are awesome. Thank you for that, you know. But the fact is that most people, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, a week later, dude, what the fuck, man? I've been asking people to join me on Twitch, to come and watch me here, and they don't even bother. They don't give a shit. So all I did, I was really angry, so I started lashing at the audience, you know, and so I deleted the stream, man. Actually, you know, I'll be playing some obscure JRPGs today on the Switch. I won't be playing a single remaster. There's a couple of remasters that I have from old games. No, all of the games you'll see today were developed for this generation, PS4, Switch, you know. And this is one of them. This is a great hack and slash. Pretty sure you can beat the game on normal mode between 10 and 15 hours, you know. The first one is a little bit longer. And in here you usually have a party member, which is a girl, and 2 more party members can join, but they're demons you can recruit. Not exactly a la Shin Megami Tensei. You just find their eggs or something, or their spirits or whatever, you know? And then you can finally summon them to your party, and they act on their own, controlled by the AI. The game has excellent combat, excellent controls, beautiful visuals, great music. Top-notch fan service, you know. Although it's not a game you'll play for the story. It's a game you'll play for the combat and the... look at that. It's a game you'll play for this. Sorry, I'm using two computers for this. Alright. And I know this is not that obscure in my channel, at least, because this is a game I've covered a lot of times, including the first game, Knights of Azure, the first one. I played them before, and I've covered them several times. Yeah, I like my waifu games, so do you. In fact, you probably clicked on this video because you wanted to see the girls. Don't play dumb. At this point you might be wondering, so how many games are there in the series? Just two. There's only the first one and this one. The first one was released on PS Vita, Steam, and PS4. We never got the PS Vita version, but we got the other two. Steam and PS4. Here, this game was released on Steam, PS4, and Switch. And we got all three versions. And these two games came out like several years ago. The first one is a 2015, 2016 game. This came out in 2018 or 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 2019. I could be wrong though, I don't remember. So it's been a while, right? It's overdue. Like, where's Knights of Azure 3, you know? I don't know where it is, you know. Wouldn't be a bad time to release it, considering, you know, these are Yuri games and shit. Wouldn't nowadays be a perfect time to release a game like that? There we go, we can move on. Liliana runs like she's got something up her ass. Look at that. Look at her. Come on. What's happening now? Alright, can you look? Can you hear? Oh, let me just change. See if I can change the okay. So voice. Let me just turn this down and then turn this up, right? That's better. Yeah, there we go. How about this? Because listen to this music, it's freaking awesome, right? Let me know if the music is louder than my voice. Let me know, as always. Oh, it's not a first-person dungeon crawler, man, as you can see. There's one. I'll be playing one today. One of the very few exceptions that I do like, but we'll get to that. Yeah, the music is fucking badass. So this is where we started, right? We're not supposed to go there. Yeah, great soundtrack and visuals, you know. No, we're not supposed to go there. Okay, then we'll go there. Because we need to go out and watch a cutscene where Arush gets attacked by... I'll play until that point, you know, but you get the idea. It's a fan service game. You got like... Arush is your main character. You cannot play as the other girls. You can only control Arush here. And like I said, you can take one girl with you, and there's like 7 girls, I believe. It's an all-girl cast. There are no guys. There were a couple of guys in the first game, not playable, not party members, you know. Because in the first game, you only control Arnis, and your entire party roster are nothing but demons. In here, they finally added a human party member, a human companion, you know, controlled by the AI, and you can do combination attacks and combos with them. So yeah, as I said, for those who recently joined, this is Knights of Azure 2. This game, I don't think you can see it, but let me just make the screen bigger. Oh man, I got my camera zoomed in, so it's gonna pixelate no matter what. It's so I don't get in the way of the game, you know. I want you to see most of the game. I'm only taking up like 5% of the screen. Knights of Azure 2. I covered this game several times, so it's still a pretty obscure game. So it fits in today's video, obscure Switch JRPGs, but it may not be that obscure in my channel, especially for the people who watch most of my videos. They've probably seen me talking about these several times, so it's one of those. How do I remove the fucking fast scroll on? Oh, there is a fucking voice sound again, going up the roof. The anime cutscenes are so loud, man. Reminds you of Ease music? Yeah, a bit, you know, kind of like that. It's a bit different, it's a little bit more gothic, you know, but it's great. Let me just turn the girls' voices. I just turn it down on the screen, man. Anyway, it's a really good game. I mean, I know nowadays it might be uncomfortable to play. It's like, oh, it's a game about like lesbians, but it's a Yuri game. Trust me, the developers didn't give a shit when they developed this game. They weren't like, it isn't about politics or there's nothing of the sort. Wow, nice view, Arush. A lot of fan service. And yeah, it's the same developers, the Atelier series, as you can tell. I mean, look at this. Liliana here could easily pose as the next Atelier protagonist. The Atelier Azure. Well, I don't know. I want an Atelier game with someone like Arush as the main character. Well, I guess we're getting one called Yumiya, right? She looks kind of badass. While 9 out of 10 Atelier girls, they look like Liliana here. Right? Alright, so we shall hurry to the Curia. Yeah, Miss Knight, yeah, okay, get a room. The music again. Alright, let's keep going. So I'm gonna do this mission and then I'll stop in the plot. There's a little bit of a plot twist, you know, happening. You got your strong attack. Actually, you know what? I streamed this game. I made a live stream of the first couple of hours of this game when I got it like 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was like 5 years ago. You know, I was still living in Canada when I made that video, that live stream. You know, so yeah, check it out. It's gotta be there here on YouTube. It's not here on Twitch though. But if you're watching this on YouTube, it's there. I'm pretty sure. First couple of hours. Yeah. There we go. Nice boobs physics. Yeah. This is what you're here for. Don't lie to me. You know how I imagine some of you guys? It's like, oh, Eric is playing some obscure shit. Oh, he's probably gonna play some really interesting game, some real hidden gems. You don't fool me, you're here for this. This is what you're here for. The girls. The girls. Oh, there she is, the other friend. TD games are great. Not all of them, you know, I have played some bad fan service games before. In fact, I streamed one. Remember that fucking piece of shit that I played? Actually, I played 4 of them. Well, one of them wasn't that bad, but there's a stream that I did. I don't know if you guys remember that. Some of you were here. It was here on Twitch, and then I uploaded it on YouTube, but it was for members only, because it got demonetized because of the amount of fan service, you know. It offended YouTube. But yeah, if you're a member on YouTube, you can watch it. But I think some of you were here, and I played some PS2 games, you know. One of them is called Demolition Girl. Great fan service, you know, but it's just really bad. And then Death by Degrees. Also great, excellent visuals. Excellent visuals. But the game is ass. If you remember, go watch that stream. I love the music in this game. Now, the first game is a little bit more gothic than this one. It's also overloaded with fan service and waifus and shit, you know? Well, this one has more girls. The first game only has like 4, and only 2 of them are playable. I mean, only one is playable, but... Oh, you have this. Great. Yeah, that's the combination attack that I spoke of earlier. You can do this. So this game has a lot of girls, like 10. And the first one only has like 4, but only 1 is playable, the main character. You know. And then you got this double chase here, and you push the button, and you... like different combination attacks. Oh! Oh, it's not here. Why is it completely black? It's completely blank, you know? Did you see that? Why is it like that? That's just dumb. Curia, okay, we're here. There we go. Ghost has great music. And you know who's... well, keep in mind, Ghost always hires like several composers. Okay, and it's like Falcom. They have like the guy that's a metalhead that composes most of the metal themes. The guy that's like more rock, normal chill rock. The guy that's like the piano guy, you know, it's like that. So this game, the soundtrack of this game, I don't remember how many guys worked on, but the metal themes that you've been listening to, I'm pretty sure it's Daisuke Achiwa. Daisuke Achiwa, that's the metalhead of the band, you know. One of my favorite composers of all time. Oh, we get to finally see the Curia. And this is important because you never get to see the Curia, the organization itself, in the first game. So you finally see it here, so it's interesting. Yeah, those are the Curia, those creatures. That's right, Garca man. That's right. On the Chambara games? Oh, wow. There's one that's really good on the PS4. But dude, there's this fucking Wii game that's ass. I think it's the same one that is on the 360. The 360 version is great. But the Wii version of One Chambara? No, stay the fuck away from that. It's fucking trash, man. Stick to the 360 version. Oh, then there's another one called, I don't remember the name, the PS4 one. Anyway, maybe I'll see if I can stream the 360 version one day, because I don't have the PS4 one. The PS4 is kind of expensive and rare, actually, especially here in Mexico. But in the 360 one is not that rare. But if I can make the emulator, the Xbox 360 emulator work, then I'll be fine. I can stream it. Yeah, there's a lot of fan service games that are like great, you know, but there's also bad ones. You know, like really, like Demolition Girl, man, or Death by Degrees. Damn. And what's that other one that I played? Rumble Roses? Well, actually, Rumble Roses is a wrestling game with super sexy girls, you know? Actually, Rumble Roses is, I don't think it's bad. It's not good either, though. It has a lot of problems, you know, camera issues, control issues. But the music, the personality, the girls, you know, it's fucking amazing. So yeah, and then there's more games are like this, you know. Great visuals, but the gameplay is not. No. Here's another one for you. It's a JRPG. It's called Dark Rose Valkyrie. I have that in my collection on PS4. And it's not terrible, you know. It's not bad either. It's just wasted potential. Nelke, the Atelier crossover, is the same. It's like not bad, but not great either, you know. Yeah, waifus don't guarantee a good game. Ooh, Fear Effect. I never played those games, but I've known them for a long time. Yeah, those are also practically lesbian games. Oh, the Night Queen is going to show up. Here we go. Rumble Roses. Oh. Thanks for letting me know, Clever. I'll check the Japanese version out. It's weird, though. Oh, okay. Anyway, we can, well, let me just do this mission, you know, and maybe we'll move on. I know you're eager to see the next game. You're tired of seeing so many girls here. That's a shield. And you got your strategy buttons there, as you may see. You can, that's for your party members. You can focus or disperse or free or guard, you know. You choose guard is because they're dying, basically. And look at this is a Switch game. I told you, it looks fantastic on the Switch. That's the main antagonist. Labyrinth of Refrain? I have that right here, man. I'll be playing that today for a bit. It's also a lesbian game. And these are the only two Yuri games that I'll play today. Okay? I promise. You can't decide which game to play next. Play this one. Well, the Night Queen's gonna kick her asses, of course. Love this attack. Look at this. Okay, that might probably reduce the resolution for some of you. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. She put a shield on me. Because we can't hurt her, you know? It's an unwinnable boss fight. One of those. Fucking hell. This game is hard. Jesus, there we go. I can choose for you, Sora. Obviously, I'm gonna be recommending Grow Lancer 4 out of those. Whoa! I wasn't the chick. Almost. She's so jealous. No, get away from my girl. This is a harem, you know. It is. It's a lesbian harem. Oh, there she is. Bride of the New Moon. The music. Wow. Hey, that reminds me, speaking about Grow Lancer 4, that outfit that you saw reminds me a lot of the outfit Frayne wears in Grow Lancer 4. He looks a lot like that. Yeah. Anyway, so you get the idea, right? I'm gonna save my clear data. I have 2 files of this. Right? Oh, I skipped it? Didn't save? Well, you get the idea, guys. That's Nice of Azure 2 for you. Pretty good game. Highly recommended. Let's move on to the next game, okay? Oh, so this is developed by Acquire, the same developers who did Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. Those guys. Same developers who did Akiba Strip, Tenchu, Way of the Samurai. You know Acquire, right? So this is Scars of Mars. They released this kind of independently, last year. And I also streamed the first hour and a half of this game on YouTube, so you can watch my stream on YouTube. But this is pretty obscure and it's pretty unique. It's basically, let me just continue. It's how do I explain this game? The gameplay, the navigation, it's basically a roguelike. You go into randomly generated areas, not dungeons, you'll see. But the rest is menu-based, like you're seeing right now. And you can create different parties of characters, like overly beautiful women, like, look at them. I have Bonnie, Sarah, and Vanessa. And then I got Terminator. You can name your characters. These aren't the predetermined names, okay? There's no such character as Terminator. I named this guy that way. But you can make more characters, And this is the equipment. I reviewed this game in a video called 10 JRPGs that are surprisingly good. Check it out, my review of this game is there because it's kind of complicated in the sense of the skill tree system and the equipment system is fucking weird. So I'm not gonna get into that right now. But it's really unique, And characters are like silent, they are generic characters you can just create and customize and you send them into dungeons, Apparently you're in outer space and then your mission is to find some data and some disks and some stuff. There is a story, it is story driven, but you do not have any character development or like stuff like that. And then you get research points and upgrade points. Research point, I don't even remember what that is for. I just want to show you the game and the battle system, but this is really unique. I don't think this game has a physical release though. Upgrade with points. Frame? Not enough. Okay, so I need a lot. Yeah, I did a lot of upgrades before. So I've been playing this for a while, but I kind of abandoned it several months ago because other games kept getting in the way. But this is a game that I'm definitely planning on finishing one day. I mean, it's pretty good. So you use points for all of this, Not enough points. Yeah, okay, so I'm out of points. I did my last upgrade the last time I played this game. Okay, so let's just exit, alright? You can just exit and that's it. No. Oh, deploy. It's deployed. Okay. There we go. You gotta go to deploy. So I already beat the first dungeon, which is the experiment zone, I think. And then there's the medical zone, right? So the medical zone. Set off for miracles? Yes. But check out the battle system. You'll see. Well, just look at this. This is fucking super unique. Look, this is the layout. These are the areas you visit, and the skulls mean basically you encounter a monster, and the other symbols is you'll encounter an item, and it's fucking weird. Hey, what's up, Wes? Does it have character appearance customization? No, it doesn't. All the characters are preset. Like the characters I have right now, they're all preset. You can't customize how they look. You just select from a plethora of a bunch of characters. Like robots, androids, cyborgs, humans, elves. Well, they aren't any elves, but you mean like pointy ears. Stuff like that. So let's just, danger. Okay, so the purple symbols are like the normal enemies. These are basically elite monsters. Since my characters are level 1, I'm gonna go with like this one. Oh, but if I go this, I'll go to an item. Yeah, it's gonna be better. So this is the battle interface, you know. You basically move. There's a red zone where the enemy is going to attack, but then you attack here. You gotta like move them. Oh fuck. But it's on real time. It isn't turn-based, you know. Just because your characters are on grids doesn't mean that you can... How do I attack though? Oh, like that. Okay. You attack with the triggers, right? Okay, you get out of there. Move. Okay, everything happens so fast, it gets like really fucking intense. You basically gotta move them from the strike zone and then attack your enemies, you know? Well, you'll have like a waiting bar, attack waiting bar, you know what I mean? There we go. You can't just, you know, button mash your controller and win, you know? It's action, but it's also like real-time strategy. This game is all fucking JRPG genres at once. And you get the experience, you know, and stuff like that, so, yeah. So a body with several legs and ripped out stomach has been mounted on the wall. If you ransack possessions, you obtain items, but your defense goes down. If you examine the workbench, battery goes up by 10%, but then your max HP goes down. So let's just cremate and then press on, you know? Let's fight another battle. Yeah, it's basically a roguelike. Every time, if you die, you go back to base, but the dungeon is like, the dungeon layout is like very, very different, you know? Okay, let's just wait. Terminator, here's my guy. There we go. Okay. And the girls are basically there for backup, you know? Okay, so I got the guy. So this is fighting one guy. Imagine when you're fighting like fucking 5 guys, you know? It's a really hardcore video game. But it's good. And also, if you look at the top right corner, I mean, at the top corner, you know, not top corner, like... Problem is you gotta like move them fast, otherwise they get hurt, you know? Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh, she's got no more action points. So she's got one, and then you got your healers. And every skill down to the triggers has like a cooldown, you know? Okay, there we go, we got him. It's really hard, really intense. And of course, since it's also a roguelike, every time you die in the dungeon, you go back to level 1. And every time you beat a dungeon, if you complete a dungeon and you defeat the final boss of that specific dungeon, you also go back to level 1. Every time you restart an area, whether you died or you completed it, you go back to level 1. It's basically a roguelike. I guess it's more of a roguelike than anything, you know, but it's not your average roguelike. As in, you move and the enemy moves, you know that? Like Shiren the Wanderer? No. Or roguelike as in the old roguelike games where you're just going hack and slash enemies and then dungeons are randomly generated, you know? No. Oh, I got this? Okay. You have a limited inventory. All the shit you get in the dungeons, you know, it's here. What's this though? Converts into upgrade points on the results screen. Okay, great. Okay. So we can move on to the next item, you know. So that's basically the gist of this game. It's pretty interesting. Pray and press on. Ooh. And oh, the last thing that I want to explain is that the battery level up there is like a percentage bar, like a timer going down. Once it reaches 0%, it's not game over, but you basically die and go back to base. So you have a time limit to complete every dungeon. Really stressful game. I know it's not gonna be for everybody. Fuck you, man. Thing about Terminator here. Ah, fuck. Terminator, I have Terminator equipped with like the best fucking weapons. These girls are usually for backup. Fuck, there's no time, man, sometimes too. I think there's a way to move the whole party, you know, but I don't remember. She only has one weapon, though. Terminator is the guy with 2 weapons. Okay, we got him before he attacked. Yeah, anyway, let me look at the chat. Time limits on your JRPGs. What is this, a failure? Yeah. You have a time, and look at this. Even when you get a message, the timer's still going down. Look at that. Remaining device has the XP data accumulated. Okay, so there you go. So you get the idea, right? It's a pretty good game, but it's like super hardcore and intense. Alright, we got him. Whew. So my advice, because I put some hours into this game, my advice, if you're gonna play this game, you need a full party, so you can always have backup. Try to have 1 or 2 characters that are total badasses, and the other ones, try to have them just for, I mean, if your main attackers die, you at least will have at least 1 or 2 extra characters, but one or two need to be a healer. So you need 2 healers and 2 main attackers. But try to focus specifically on 1 character, on 1 attacker, like I do here with Terminator, because it's so hard to control multiple characters at the same time. It's like super difficult, man, to do that. Especially in a game like this. I mean, it is basically an action game, you know, kind of turn-based, kind of roguelike, kind of strategy, sure, but everything happens in real time. So imagine having to switch between multiple characters. I mean, it's just hardcore and chaos. Fucking chaos, man. But that's what you should do if you're going to play this game one day. Is this for healing? Yeah, a save room. All units recover HP. I'm pretty hurt, so let's do that, yeah. Now I'm gonna fight a tough enemy, you know? Ooh, it's gonna be... Damn. Oh, there's no time! Fuck. Okay, she did her attack. Now let's move this guy. Fuck. There's not enough time to move all of your characters, you know what I mean? And there's 2 enemies. I hope my explanation was sufficient enough to explain the battle mechanics. Don't worry, she can do this. Fucking hell, man. Move. Actually, Sarah has no weapons. I don't know why I didn't equip her with anything. That's weird. And if they're in a deep in a okay, fuck. Oh wow. Just plugging my laptop. All right. Anyway, so extremely intense game. It'll be a while before I get to the next area, so you get the idea. This is pretty good, but it's really intense, really hardcore. And you should only play it if you're hardcore like me. So I'm such a badass. Yeah, me. I know I'm not. So let's move on to the next game, okay? Alright, developed by Inti Creates. This is Dragon Marked for Death, also on PS4. But like I said, I have the physical version on Switch that I showed. And if you buy the physical version on Switch, which is pretty affordable by the way, you get the complete edition with all the playable characters. Because if you buy this game digitally, they will try to sell it to you on PS4 or Switch with only 2 characters. Don't fall for that. Get the physical version instead. You get all characters, and you get your DLC, of course. So I'm just gonna load my game because I already have a file. You know, basically you select one of the 4 characters. Well, there's actually 6. You know, I don't know what you need to do to unlock the other 2 characters. I think you need to buy them or complete the game with one of your characters, and you can just restart the game with any character if you want. This is the witch. Playing with the witch is basically the hard mode. She's really hard to control. This guy is basically the easy mode because he's hardcore. He's super fast. This guy is like super. He's a tank, you know, that kind of character. So I'm just gonna go with my girl here. Unfortunately, as you can see down there, you can name your character however you want. That's a girl. That's a guy. That's a guy. That's a girl. Right? But the voice is type A, type B. Just the voice, not the gender. The voice is type A, type B. Okay. And it's a quest-driven RPG. You basically just go around in town, you talk to people, you know. Sometimes these NPCs will tell you useful things and they will unlock missions or side quests. You know. They're talking about Vasith. No one has seen his real face. Yeah, he's quite handsome, blah, blah, blah. So that's a side quest, you know. And the point of this game is basically a plot about revenge. Your main character has been demoted to the first levels of the world. Were they living something like that? And the goal of the game is to work your way up again and be part of the high society again. But basically to kill... I don't want to spoil it. Well, there's a story, okay? There is a plot and a story for this game, but it's not that relevant. This is a quest-driven game, so it's more about the gameplay and the combat system and the pixel art, etc. So, bye. Let's see what you got. Okay. With equipable, that's for the character I don't have. Oh, there we go. How do I try on? Okay. No. What I'm wearing right now, dagger +1 is better. Oh, this is 36,000. Look at that. 98,000 for a foil +1. It's a grind fest, as you may have guessed. I don't think there's gonna be anything, you know. Yeah, I'm Wakizashi 1. Yeah, what about upgrade? Brooch of Misfortune. And the price for upgrading is almost 500,000. Yeah, I'm nowhere near the beginning of the game, okay? And this is kind of late in the game. I haven't been able to beat this game. It's super hard, you know? Do you think a used Switch console is worth getting it now? Yes, I think so, but I will recommend you to wait for the Switch 2 to come out first, because I'm pretty sure... Because it's gonna be retro-compatible, right? So most people are not gonna want a Switch 1 anymore. And that's gonna be your opportunity to get one for $100 or $200, you know? So I would rather wait if I were you. And I think there's a bar that you have to go to accept the side quests. You know, beautiful pixel art, but it's Inti creates. We know they're fucking beautiful. Can you like teleport shortcuts? Yes. Okay, let's go to the. Is it the inn or the bar? I think it's the bar where you accept the quests. And quests, speaking about time limits, like in Scars of Mars, quests also have a timer. But they usually give you a lot of time, you know? Like a lot of fucking time. Like it's almost... I've come to the conclusion where it's almost impossible to run out of time in a mission. Unless you get lost like crazy, I don't know. Oh, and you can also play local multiplayer. It has couch co-op, which is fucking great. In fact, I think this game is much better if played with other people, you know, because by yourself, single player mode, it may be very repetitive. And it also has online multiplayer, which works great. I've tried it with my buddy Oscar. It's great. So let's just do single player for now. We've cleared these ones. Dangerous wine. Polluted water. Oh, that's barely any XP. And it's difficulty level 5. I think I'm level... What's my level again? Let me just look at my character's level. I haven't played this game in a while. What's my level? 21. I'm level 21. Her element is fire. Yeah, there we go. Oh, if you buy this game on PC, you get all 6 characters. Because if you buy the physical version that I have right now, and that I'm playing right now, you only get 4 characters. And you gotta unlock the other 2. I just don't remember how to unlock them, you know. So if you buy the PC version, you get all 6. Okay, this is more my type. Depart. Co-op mode has to be in every game from now on. Really? You mean couch co-op or cooperative co-op? Or multiplayer online, you know? I don't know, I'm fine with games. I mean, I usually don't have anybody to play games with. So I'm fine with single player games for now. One of the things that pissed off a lot of people about the Tales of Arise is that, I don't know, I mean, you probably remember that Tales of Arise didn't have a multiplayer mode, whereas all the previous Tales games, most of them anyway, had a co-op mode, a couch co-op. That was kind of sad, you know. I didn't care that much because, like I said, I have no one to play games with, you know, but for the people who do, yeah, that sucks, you know. I have seen some fans saying that they play their Tales games with their brother, their son, their daughter, their wife, their mom, their dad, I don't know, their dog. And Tales of Arise was a disappointment because of that. Poor dog. So these guys are fighting each other. Calm down and think for a second. With only the 2 of us. And this damn monster for hire. Oh, that's right. Everybody's a fucking racist in this game towards your character. Because your character is basically half a human, half a demon, you know. This game is racist! Cancel it! Even the captain's own kingdom has forsaken him. Imagine playing God of War with your friend. What? What? Oh, you mean the newer God of War games? Yeah, I don't give a shit about those. They are infested with DEI, dude. But if you mean the older ones on PS2 and PSP and PS3, I mean, there's only one playable character, so... So he's gonna go, eh? Let me pay attention because sometimes they tell you what you need to do in the mission. Because sometimes you go into a mission and you're like, what am I supposed to do? And you explore the whole dungeon and nothing happens, so you need to... Okay, so please find the captain, no matter what it takes. Because in this game, some of the missions are like, they send you, and they send you to specifically find someone or something. So you can just complete the mission, beat the boss, and it doesn't end, because you didn't find the person or the item that they told you to look for. So I'm supposed to find a captain, okay? I know the odds are slim, even so, especially so, I want to find him. Okay? Why do you want to find him so much? Are you in love with him? Tarpole Mountains. Alright. You can talk to him. I can't believe anyone took this job at all, but at Dragonblood. Yeah, that's right. Me. I get it, the captain's almost certainly already dead. The monsters around here tend to store their food for later. The captain might be... Wow, that's gruesome. So you got your 3 attacks, you know. Receive Give me that! That's how you heal, because you do have your items, right? Yeah, okay. We have all of this. Alright. I'll be fine. You know, I've never played any of the other... Fuck you, man! Indie Create games. They've done... What are they called? Didn't they do the remix of Blaster Master? Your RPG videos have been lifesavers when it comes to look up really good RPGs. Just want to say that I'm a fan. Oh, thanks, man. Glad to have you here. Thanks for stopping by here to my Twitch channel. And yeah, seriously, to anybody who was here on Tuesday, I guess I should apologize, you know. I shouldn't have exploded like that. I was really mad. Frustrated, more likely, you know. Frustrated, you know. But you guys come here to look for some RPGs and some games and to have fun, you know. And that's exactly why I do these streams. So I shouldn't have been all grumpy and shit, bitching about my lack of subscribers. So, yeah, sorry about that. Do you have a double jump? No, you don't have a double jump. So what are the names of the other games? Is anybody a fan of this company? There's this series that they have, you know, but I forget the name. Sorry if you're hearing all the button mashing. Like, this is the controller that I'm using, you know, the Pro Switch controller. And it's great, you know, but the D-pad and the joystick are, like, really loud, you know? Alright. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, there we go. There's a portal in there. I don't remember the names of the other games, man. Because they have their own series, you know, apart from Dragon Mark for Death. They have their own series, I just don't remember. I hate these fucking crabs! Fuck these crabs, man. Eye stages, I swear. This game is hard, and I don't think there's any difficulty settings, you know. But there's a lot of healing items. Oh, this fucking thing confused me. Confusion stats in action RPGs. Your controls are backwards now. Oh my god. Get down here, bitch! Get down here! So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the series that I can't remember. Kill them all. No, fuck you! Oh, I'm slow. Oh. I know you're there. Get out. Get the fuck. Well, apparently I have some badass equipment, you know, because otherwise I will be doing so bad. Oh, these guys. Oh, you also have that attack, by the way. That. Oh my god. Oh, the timer that I mentioned, look at that. You have 23 minutes to complete the mission. I told you, they give you a lot of time. Okay, did I get him? Okay, there we go, we got him. Shit, man. Disappear! I don't want to see your ugly mug anymore. A knight's corpse. Oh. That means, yeah, then the captain they were looking for is dead. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. See, 24 minutes. You never run out of time in this game. I got a lot of stuff here. Great. Did I level up? No, of course not. Oh, there we go. Woo! Level up, baby! There we go. What are you guys talking about? Radiant Historian? Your backlog is huge thanks to me? Why am I not surprised? Even my own backlog is huge. Maybe that's why I do videos, you know? To share my frustration about my backlog. And I can't be the only one with a backlog, so I'm gonna recommend a crap ton of games so people can also have a backlog and we can relate. So... I only have one? I guess I'll do like strength, yeah. Alright, there we go. We completed the quest. Sometimes you fight a lot of enemies, sometimes you fight a boss, sometimes you just find a person and that's it, you know. Some of the quests are treated as basically challenge quests, you know. The combat is smooth. Yeah, it is. It's a bit stiff, you know. It's a bit stiff. Let me see if I can play with another character to show it. She's great, you know, but the knight is like... let me just show you with another character. Can I go back to the main menu? Return to title. There we go. An anonymous person just gifted a bunch of subs. Thanks a bunch, anonymous gifter, for subbing. Ahmed, Wes, Lesuk, Straight Hit Chaos, and Theravnos. Sorry if I mispronounced some of your names. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm gonna control another character. You know, just to see the difference. I mean, I'll do the mage maybe. This guy's really fast, you know, but I'll do the mage. Oh, type A, type B, type C, type D, type E, type F. Come on. Confirm. Does it matter? I'll be starting from the beginning. And then we'll get a lot of story. No, never mind. I already have a playthrough with this guy, level 5. Fine, I'll do that. I'll do this guy, you know. Because I want to beat this game with the girl, with my dragon girl, you know. Not the other characters. I have played with the girl, and I have showed game. I reviewed this game several times in a lot of top 10s. And I have played with the witch, you know, with the mage, and I recorded some footage of that, and I showed it there. I haven't talked about this game in a while, though. So the Ogre Fort. Sure, let's do that. I'm level 5, I'll be overpowered, but all characters controlled very differently. That's what I'm trying to show you. What was this game called? It's called Dragon Marked for Death. It wasn't the title, you probably missed it, but I left the box in there. I'll show it to you after this. Alright, so we got another side quest here. Look at this pixel art, man. Huh. These guys. There we go, Sika Village. So this guy's faster, but he's also like weaker. Yeah, the girl that I was playing with, she's the most balanced character in the game. And you notice how my girl before had a fire spell. This guy has shurikens. So yeah, he's faster. These aren't enemies, you grab onto them. Suddenly I'm playing The Legend of Kage, also known as The Legend of Cage. And if you're wondering if the story changes depending on the character you choose, it does a little bit, but most of the, almost every single side quest has the exact same dialogue and story scenes, you know, no matter the character you play as. But each character has like their own goals and backstory, even though for the most part it's like really similar. So choosing a different character is basically a matter of preference, you know. Or you have these with this. So my two favorite characters are this guy and the dragon girl, you know. In fact, actually, in terms of controls and combat, you know, I think I like this guy the better. He should be my favorite character. But the problem is that he's basically a thief or a ninja, you know, and he's very weak. And I remember getting into a boss fight and I was dying and dying and dying, you know, and I wasn't doing that much damage. So, in the end, I was like, I'll just stick to the girl. Oh, this is for if you're playing multiplayer online. You know. What is this, a hype chest? Alright. I got a reward, a button mash emote. Check it out. I don't know what the fuck that is, but okay. Oh, Undead Knights. That's a really good one on the PSP, man. Oh, this guy has double jump, you know? Oh, fuck. Keep hitting the wrong button. Super awesome to play as this guy. If you're gonna play this game, make sure to pick this guy. Or the Dragon Girl, you know. Alright. So you get the idea, right? I mean, we can move on to the next game. I mean, let me see if I can complete this mission, but... Oh, he confused me. Do I have any items? Yeah. Can get pretty addictive to play, you know. But trust me, it's much better with another person. Play this with a friend or whoever. A dog, a cat, a bird, you know. It gets really fucking fun. You can play up to 4 characters, you know. 4 players simultaneously. I sound like I'm advertising the game. Premium herb, that's great. So what was the goal of the mission of this game? I forgot. I was explaining the game. Oh, and by the way, I guess a lot of you will be probably wondering, hey, do I have to kill every monster? The more monsters you kill, the more experience you get at the end. So it's not like you gotta kill them, you know, if you don't want to, but it is advised to kill a lot of them. In fact, it's a good way to grind. You don't need to complete a side quest. If a specific side quest is too tough for you, okay, I made it to the boss fight. You can just repeat any fucking mission you want and grind and grind and grind, because look at that. Look at the timer there. 43 minutes! They give you a lot of time. Because I don't want to hear that, you know, oh, it's like atelier, it's like stressful. Dude, it's 43 minutes! You beat these missions in like 5 minutes. In my opinion, the timer should never have been there. It's just probably to add more difficulty to the game, and it's... Ooh, I'm too close, too close. That's a lot of HP though. Holy shit. See? Told you. Whoa! Come on. Come on, motherfucker! Whoa! 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 Oh, come on! My last herb. You running out of healing items is what makes this game so hard. Go, 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 go. Whoa! No, 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 no. What the hell is that? Should I grab it? Okay. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could do this. It didn't do that much damage though, but it healed me entirely. That's fucking great. And it gave me, for a period of time, I guess, unlimited shurikens. Well, without that thing, I will be fucking dead by now. Wow. We got him. Whew! That was intense. Intense and fucking epic. Give me that. What's that? What's in there? A shuriken? Alright. Oh, they're there. Hey, hello! Is that it for this place? Oh, there's a box here. Or not. Oh, okay. Wow. Cool game, man. Quest completed. Okay, wow, we can move on to the next game. Let me just save it. Yeah, we got a lot of shit, man. New items and shit. It's incredible. Let's see if I leveled up. Probably, right? That was a tough boss fight. Yeah. Level up. There we go. 2 levels. Ooh, yeah. That's how I like it. So we're gonna do like vitality, I don't know, more strength? Yeah, I guess. There we go. Is there a limit to how much healing you can have? Yeah, you have a limited inventory. It's not like you can take 99 potions, I think. You can't do that. So yeah, it's kind of limited. Yeah, it's a difficult game. It's not easy. Hardcore. Just like Scars of Mars. What's wrong with your body? Thank you so much. You're welcome, little kid. Little one. And now someone seems to be in need of help, and then you gotta find that someone. That's a side quest. And then you talk to that someone, it unlocks a side quest, you get the idea. Dragon Marked for Death, really good game, strongly recommended. Let's move on to the next game. Yeah. So yeah, this is the physical version of Dragon Marked for Death. You know, but you can see it right there next to Labyrinth of Refrain. Actually, I also have the PS4 version of this game. Luckily, I found it for like, my sister found it for like £10 or less a long time ago. And I was like, well, I already have it on Switch, but sure, £10. That's like $12 on PS4. Sure. No, Start Software. A new update is a Start Software. I don't care about your downloads. Probably, maybe it's a patch for something. I don't fucking know. You're welcome, Wes. That's a great anime. I love it. There's a Nintendo DS game based on Claymore. I should stream that, one of these days. Alright, so this is Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk, also on PS4 and Steam. It's a dungeon crawler in first person. And I'm gonna continue from where I left off. Actually, the one that I play the most is the PS4 version. This Switch version, I think I abandoned it after like 2 hours. But I'm gonna continue from there because the beginning is brutal in terms of dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue. And this is yet another game that I have streamed before. You can find my live stream of it on YouTube. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. If you have suspended save data, if you continue to... Yeah, sure, continue. So you create a party of generic characters, and then you go there, to dungeons, but they're pretty creative. It isn't your average turn-based dungeon crawler, as in boring and bricks and walls everywhere. It's pretty creative. And the story is kind of messed up, but it's also kind of Yuri. The protagonist, Dronia. Well, not this Dronia that you're seeing right now in my party. The witch from the cover, she looks a lot like her. She's a lesbian. So, let's go. Switch has already been activated. So, should I go down? You have a hunch that you're not quite finished with this part of exploration. There might be more items to find. I never finished this game because, you know me, I'm not really a fan of dungeon crawlers in first person, And I don't think this is a game I will probably never finish. Never. I don't care. It's not my genre. But out of the many, many dungeon crawlers in first person I've played, this is pretty decent. Brigade formation. Okay, so I only have 3 characters right now, okay? Characters. Look at my characters. So it's Dronia. Do I have anything else? Nope, I don't. It's Ash and Nude. I called her Nude. That was funny. Tractacus information. Well, I want to show you the characters, You can't? Well, anyway. Well, let's continue, I guess, Wait a second, was there another area here? Yeah. So it's one of these, the graphics are pretty cool. This is by the same developers of this guy, yeah. And the bar up there shows you how close you are to getting a random encounter. That reminds me of some of the Atelier games. There was always like a meter, That's funny. Use Donum. Oh, we can't use that yet. Fortified Coven. So it's basically defense. Yeah. Right? Invalid. Yeah, so when you fortify your Coven, you basically become immune. That's interesting, I had forgotten about that.
Excellent
victory. Alright. I've been there. Haven't been to this area yet. It's a chest, a puppet parts. Alright. Because your characters are basically puppets. In fact, the funny thing about the story of this game is that you do not play as the witch Dronia. You're supposedly playing as a book. That's right, a fucking book. Slave lands. Can I equip that? Only you lack the proficiency to equip this type of weapon. Okay. Alright, so maybe this guy? Yeah. The damaged sword equipped with right hand will be removed. Yes. So, alright, there we go. So yeah, this is Labyrinth of Refrain. Current difficulty, ordinary world. I don't know if that's easy or normal. It's probably easy. No? Can you change it? Oh, you can't change it. So this is one of those games where if you choose a difficulty at the beginning, you won't be able to change it. No, wait a second. Yeah, actually. So I can't change? Oh, okay. So there you go. If you change it, if you pick a difficulty at the beginning, you probably won't be able to change it. There we go, another battle. So how many DP do I need to have to... Probably the bar needs to be full. You know, for you to use a special attack, I guess. You can change the difficulty at the base. Oh, thanks, man. So, okay, there you go, guys. You can change the difficulty. There's a lot of dead ends in this fucking game. Yeah, these exploration-based games are fine, but it's just... You explore for... If you guys played Mary Skelter, there's the Mary Skelter trilogy. Also, basically hidden gems. Pretty decent. Lots of fan service. But, dude, I stopped playing them because the dungeons were just too fucking long. Well, they have their fans, you know. I'm just not one of them. You find dungeon exploring really comfy. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess modern ones are can be relaxing because you can fast forward the exploration and the battle mechanics, for example, you know. So okay, makes sense. Got the blue jewel though. Okay. And more battles, Jesus. I wonder if is there a way to go back to base? Kind of want to go back to base, show a little bit more gameplay because this is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you get the idea with this game. It's one of those, you know. Return to title, give up. You can give up. How do you give up? Oh, okay, like this. Give up, accept defeat, and return to base. Yeah, sure. When you return to your base from the labyrinth, you'll be greeted by the exploration results screen. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Those are my results. Great. Some of your puppet soldiers are missing limbs. Have you repaired them at all? Puppet soldiers can be used to their full potential if their limbs have been destroyed. I forgot about that. Critical gore occurs when a puppet's limb is destroyed due to receiving critical damage. Losing a limb will reduce a puppet soldier's total HP and other stats. For example, losing a right arm will reduce a puppet soldier's max HP by 20% and dexterity by 25%. Furthermore, this HP damage cannot be healed, resulting in a permanent loss of total HP. So one of the reasons why I like this game above other dungeon crawlers in first person is because it has so many gameplay mechanics that makes it interesting. Like this, you know. Alright, but come on, enough tutorials. Puppet workbench. Craft puppet. Small soul. Finally we'll be able to look at the characters. I don't care about the guys. Let's do a girl. Look at that. Well, Oh boy. Oh, I already have this one. This is the one that I got, you know. Okay. Okay. I don't have one of these Aster Knights, so I'll just go with her. She's gonna be called, I don't know, Jane Doe, I guess. Jane. Fucking no. Yes, that's the name. That's her name. Alright. That's the shortest miniskirt I've seen in my whole life. It puts the Sailor Moon miniskirts to shame. No. Appearance. Oh. Can do this. Oh, look at that. Kind of like a Persona 5. That's it? Just 3 appearances? I'm fine with that. Jane. Prefer stat growth, stance, skill selection. What's this? Innate. Enemy ambushes inflict startle that's often. Recover faster from startle status. Improve. Okay, I want that. Lucky number. You can select a number. Lucky number 7. Manania created by plot. What? What's this? Manania created by placing a soul in a puppet via witchcraft. Sure, I don't remember what that is. Don't ask me. Well, there we go. Now we got a super sexy female Aster Knight. Great. You will create a puppet soldier with these settings. Yes. Every time you see a first-person dungeon crawler in front of you, you used to run away to the hills and hide behind a rock till it goes away. So you don't like these games, huh? Interesting. Repair a puppet. Ash is hurt, so we'll repair her. Destroy puppet. Now I want to destroy any of my girls. Witch petition. You can spend mana to make requests to Madame Dronia will fulfill. You can request new Tracti skills, rename puppet soldiers, and much more. I recommend you prioritize. Thanks. You can rename a puppet soldier? Nah. Reduce the difficulty of the game, enemies will be weaker, you'll find less mana, and the exchange rate for mana reserves will be cheaper. Increase the difficulty of the game. Oh, okay, so this is basically to, like the guy was saying here in my chat. Record memories, this is a save, right? Oh, look at that. Yeah. Half an hour, 2 hours. So, shall we go back? I guess dispatch, right? And we're gonna have to go there. Is the screen from which you will dispatch your brigade? Thank you, I already know that. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. That's your main character, that book that you saw for a fraction of a second. Wait, where's my girl? What happened? Maybe, oh, you gotta add them? You gotta add your characters to the fucking puppets for... Yeah, you gotta add them, right? Jane, there we go. That's Jane. You can have up to 5 party members during the exploration. Interesting. So now we got Jane, so... Okay, we're set. We're good to go. Let's go back. Yeah. Interesting little game, huh? I think the audio for this game is really low. How about that? Should be better. Alright. So let's continue, I guess. Just for a little bit, you know. Not really my type of game, but... You guys like dungeon crawlers in first person? This is pretty unique. Just keep in mind it's a bit Yuri. Oh wow, so those green things are mana? Interesting. Dude, I feel like I've explored every fucking inch. Yeah, you get mana. What is this? More mana. Fantastic. Destroyed. Fuck out of my way. Oh, I fell. Oh, to the floor below. Well, that's what I wanted to do, right? Oh, this is the first floor. There we go, another battle.
Nervous. There.
Effective.
Yeah.
66.
Yes.
Well, that's it.
victory.
Great. So, wow, another battle right after the last one. Special orders. Issue specific orders to this coven. Same fucking thing, right?
Are you okay?
Okay.
Huh?
Let's just do a tap. I don't fucking know. Alright. There you go.
Excellent victory.
Okay. You get the idea, right? It's Labyrinth of Refrain. Not my type of game, but I just want to show it to you guys because it's obscure, it's good. For a dungeon crawler in first person, it's pretty unique, has some interesting things about it. And there's also a sequel I haven't played, it's called Labyrinth of Galeria. Obviously, I'm not interested, but in case you are, there's a sequel. I don't know if it's a direct sequel, and I don't know if you need to play this game first to understand it. I have no idea, but it's got a sequel. So this is the Princess Guide. This is an action RPG. You choose between these girls. You create a teacher at the beginning, and then you go into missions to conquer territories and shit. There's a lot of dialogue and explanations at the beginning, so... I think I have a playthrough with one character though. Yeah, but I only played for 1 hour. I remember nothing about this game, so let's just start from scratch, okay? Haven't played this game in a long time, which is why I rarely talk about it.
いたぞ指揮官だあいつさえ潰せば
Sorry about that.
何でもいい首を取って名を上げてやる
So you basically go... I don't remember. I also made a stream of this game several years ago, okay? You can find it on YouTube. It's really hard. It's another hardcore game. And it's kind of silly, the story's kind of dumb, but the gameplay mechanics are a bit addictive. Basically hack and slash, with chibi characters. I don't remember how to control your party members though. I'm clicking the X button and nothing's happening. Oh, there you go. Let's just skip the tutorial, I think I remember how to play this game. Okay?
どうした先ほどの戦い迷いが見えたぞあの程度の敵に数分とかかるとはなんだそのふぬけた面はお前の勝利だなぜ喜ばない何戦場に立つバカなことをさまつごとに気を取られると
This game is also on PS4 and Steam.
優秀な参謀を失うのは痛いがお前を今日限りで除隊とする
The Princess Guide. pretty obscure.
何を戸惑っている。お前ほどの者がなぜこれ式の武勲でこの地にとどまり続けているか。理由を得たく。
Yeah, basically, if I remember correctly, you create a teacher character and you allied yourself with one of the princesses, the 4 girls, and off you go into different quests, you know, to expand your territories and shit.
教師になるというのは。
Yeah, you're basically an instructor. Sorry, not a teacher, an instructor.
話だ。恐れることはない。各人の各用の明日を作ってみせる。
Really loud, you know.
そうすれば。
Oh, if you're hearing some kind of fan noise in the background, it's my laptop. Sorry about that.
行け。次の夜明けは。
Teach, learn, I'm gonna get a crap ton of tutorials, but I can skip them all, thankfully. Just want you to see the game from the beginning. That's your request. Someone will pick you up, so please describe yourself. And you talk to yourself in first person. You said the secret of the golden era and the relics of the ancient civilization led to the hands of the princesses to become a teacher and pave them a path to the new tomorrow. I wondered if I could really do such a thing. Your character isn't 100% silent, you know. So, sure. Alright, there we go. Guy or girl? There's barely any difference though. I'll be a guy. Serious, honest, logical, reserved, tough, wild, perverted. Let's go with perverted. I don't know. Nah, yeah, let's go with perverted. We will laugh more. Cool. Yeah, that's okay. I'll play as a pervert. So this is Liliardi, Veronica, Monomania, and Alpana. I should do the witch. She looks fucking evil, right? Other princesses can be trained later. Oh, so you train one, and at some point I haven't played this game in a long time, and I don't remember. One of the reasons why I barely covered this game is because I barely played it, you know. Like I'm more knowledgeable on the others that we've seen today, but this one is like I haven't played this in a long time. Well, you saw, you know, I streamed it for like an hour and a half years ago. Played it on stream. I guess I'll go with Veronica. She looks like, I don't know, gothic. So I'll go with that. What's up with the lighting today? It's too dark. Sorry about that. Anyway, what matters is the game. If the game looks great, and I could look like in black and white, and it shouldn't matter. Good music. But when they talk, it's too loud.
ようやく目覚めたか。さらってきたはいいが、ゆすっても殴っても水をかけても起きぬ。よいか、ここはサビ魔術ギルド。世界の秘匿が集う場所。気候を今から開けない闇。根性の最悪。
Who the hell are you and what are you talking about?
震え、怯えよ。呼吸の是非さえこ。
ああ、もうめんどい。
Yeah, shut up.
早く連れてこいって言ったろ。非効率なことしてんじゃないの。
Oh, now I remember why a lot of people don't like this game is because when the girls talk, they're like, imagine, you know, hello guys, welcome to another live stream. This is Switch JRPGs. Oh, obscure and hidden gems.
あんたがあの有名な騎士？裏でも評判は耳に入るけど。
The Princess Guide, everyone.
え、私もカエルにしてください。あのさ、ここにあんたを呼んだの私なんだけど、理解してる？それでも前頭葉に花でも咲いてんの？
Poisonette does something like this. Yeah, but not in this level, you know. I love Poisonette. From Poison Control, right? Great game. I just talked about that game a few days ago in a video called 10 JRPGs that surpassed my expectations. Part 6. I've done 6 episodes so far.
私はベロニカ。新名は長いしめんどいからいいよね。へえ、全然怖がらないんだ。さて、あんたの名前は覚える気ないから先生でいいよね。
Sure.
先生か。
Call me Teach.
まさか私が他人に知識を請うなんてね。まあいいや、単刀直入に言うよ。そろそろ世界征服しようかなって思ってさ。
If you're wondering what's this button behind my face, it's just the skip button, you know. There.
うん、よまいごとじゃないよ。
姫君、お供いたしまする。
今日はおんぶいい。先生にしてもらう。先生？なんでって。歩くの大
So she's a bit of a dominatrix. Princess and instructor will conquer the world no matter how many frogs need to be sacrificed. Okay, so this is what I was telling you earlier. You basically have to go through all those territories and, you know, complete the missions and stuff like that. Like, nobody plays this game for the story. It's one of those, but the gameplay is a bit addictive. I remember the battle mechanics, you know, being cool enough. Should put more hours into this game, so then I can properly review it. Dispatch your squad by pressing the X and move it to the next mission. Okay. This squad cannot be dispatched right now. So there's a mission here, right? What about here? How do I go there? I'm trying to select this. There's already a unit in this location. After moving the squad, deploy a new one. So what do I shouldn't have skipped the tutorial. You see what happens when you skip the tutorial? Oh. Move. I want her to move there. Oh, there she's going. There, finally. Okay. Really? That slow? Thank goodness for the fast forward button. And there we go. Alright. We clambered through the maze-like cave, trudging along for some time. We approached dense, gloomy cemetery ruins, and then that even time itself left behind.
先生が前に出した本読んだよ。
The English dub is... the Japanese dub is so loud!
禁断の禁じられた古代物
Don't... I think the Switch has a problem.
って言ったら
I think a lot of Switch games are like this. The music is like really low, but the voice acting is like up the roof, you know? Through the infinity and beyond.
姫君、我らに先んじて遺跡に入った別ギルドがいるようです。いかがなされますか？
私のためにわざわざ探索してくれるなんて、成果を全部いただこう。さあ先生、私を使わせてあげる。
It was a bad idea to put that animation for the dialogue. Really bad idea. Defeat the enemies at the end of the map. Okay. Let's go and do that. Okay, learn the basics of battle by defeating a magic slime. Good thing I learned it. How do you open a chest?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So since she's a witch, she fires like spells, right? She doesn't have a sword like the other girls. How do you open again? Shiny emblem. Great. Pretty easy so far because it's the first mission.
Yeah.
Okay, clear the first mission. Pretty cool. So now that I've gotten the gist of it,
こんなもん？何？手枷？ああ、ずっとつけているからパンク的なおしゃれか。痛ましい12秒かと思ってたよ。手枷取れた？その状態でこの戦果か。
おのれ、獲物は先に見つけたカラスのもの。いまいましいサビの連中め。
だって凡人のあんたらが研究するより天才。
くっそ、この恨み呪いとなって未来永劫は三神塔まで。
週休2日週休2日残業手当有給特別。
what are they even talking about?
靴を舐めさせてください、ベロニカ様。
Lick your shoes?
はいはい、いい子だね。さあ先生、これが世界を滅ぼすレリックだよ。
Too much jingle jangle when they're talking.
かけろ。
Well, fortunately, it doesn't have a lot of dialogue, you know? Imagine this game having a Trails level of dialogue and with these animations. I mean, just close your eyes and imagine Dream or Estelle or Lloyd or any character from the Trails series, you know, jingling like that, you know, whenever they talk. In Trails, the games have a lot of dialogue. Imagine that. Just close your eyes and picture fucking Rain doing that, you know. Jesus Christ.
OK、上出来。君最初私を見て子供だと抜かす抜け作だったなら、でもそうじゃなかったね。私は先生が欲しい。先生の知識だけじゃない。報酬はそうだな。私の世界をちょこっと好きにしていいよ。
Whatever I want, huh? Let's praise her.
まあね、当然。まあ当然だね。特別に頭も撫でていいよ。
Just this time, I'll allow you to pat my head. Well, that's a beginning. Maybe later she'll let me pat something else.
それじゃあ契約成立だ。
Holy
さ
shit.
あお前たち、これから先生は私と思え。恐れ、敬え。先生の言葉は私の言葉。よし、次の遺跡を探こう。
Yeah, let's go. Let's just go. Somehow the worst was averted. However, I'm itching for a new battle. But one day I will surely tire from battle. When the time comes, I'll return home and prepare for the next battle. Oh, thanks for the raid, Brian. Each squad has an AP value. So I'm doing obscure Switch JRPGs. We've played like 4 or 5 so far. Most of them I have them here, physical, you know. And we're currently playing The Princess Guide, also on PS4. All of these are also on PS4, by the way. Except for Scars of Mars. That's on Switch and Steam, not on PS4. Okay. To withdraw, press A on the squad and select withdraw. Okay. Select the base menu by pressing X. Select Princess Training from the base menu. I'm just trying different buttons here to see what they do. Alright, so... Sure, let's do a Princess Training. What now? Every moment in daily life is like a new opportunity to sublimate our experiences into new wisdom. I think I remember this being like Trillion God of Destruction. It's another really obscure JRPG I haven't played in a long time. I don't know, there might be an obscure PS Vita JRPGs stream one day. Who knows? I actually have a lot of them in my collection, you know. Not a lot of PS Vita games, more like a handful of obscure PS Vita JRPGs. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. In order for the princess to become more knowledgeable, teach her the knowledge materia you have obtained and watch her attributes improve. In addition to increased combat stats, she'll gain additional skills, access to new missions, and more. Materia, that's so Final Fantasy VII. Why couldn't they come up with a better name? Materia? Shut up, I'm not the last boss, let me talk, girl. I'm explaining the game to my viewers, bitch. Let me fucking talk. Materia can be as long as capacity points remain. The capacity meter refills and expands based on story progress. The princess cannot be trained when dispatched. Okay. Okay, let's do teach materia, I guess. Wait, can I choose anything else? Oh, it's just Slime Hunter? Let's just teach her that. Are you playing that Hawaii pirate thing with the guy from Yakuza? Came out like today, right? Or yesterday or a couple of days ago? Yeah. I'm probably gonna get a lot of questions about that next Sunday. Is that it? Virtual training provides special bonuses for the princess. I wonder what that is! Diary. Oh, it's just reading and tutorials. So she has strength, wisdom, spirit, moral, and faith. You know, if you've played Poison Control, you are probably noticing some similarities. That's because the same developers. You guessed it. I knew you were so smart. I knew you were smart, guy. You figured it out. Same developers, Poison Control. On these relic islands where war is inevitable, one must always be prepared for battle. Maximize the potential of forces by considering compatibility between soldier and commander. In this sense, experience is superior to training. You can also recruit additional commanders. Let's... I can do both. Replacing soldier A soldier will be discharged. No. So we already have a full party, right? Let's just go. Oh no, where's the new mission? There does not seem to be a new mission anywhere. Where's the new mission? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's another one. Great! Damn monsters. Okay, so I just dispatched my main character, not the princess. Come on, hurry up, motherfucker. There we go.
敵対してるギルドが私の命を狙ってるんだってさ。
Don't forget to play like a Dragon Gaiden between 6 and 7, dude. There's just a lot of Yakuza games.
身の程知らずだよね。ボコボコにしちゃおう。
So far, I've played the two RPGs, which are 7 and 8, basically. And then I played Kiwami and Zero, which are 0 and 1. So I got Yakuza 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Gaiden, like 10 fucking games to go through. Defeat all enemy forces within the time limit. Oh, another action RPG with a time limit. Today is about JRPGs with timers, huh? Wait, what? Where are you going? Oh, never mind. Alright, there we go. A battle. Ooh, a boss fight. Great. And unlike the witch, you know, my character has a sword, so he can actually do some hack and slash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we got the dragon. I almost died though. Yeah, I remember this game being hard after the first hour or so. It gets intense. And like I said, there's also a live stream that I did on this game several years ago, you know. Okay, we got another guy here. So with the X button, you basically control your party members. Learn about the skull by occupying it. Give it a pat on the head for a job well done. Okay. What? What? What am I supposed to do? I'm not sure I understood that, you know. This is a really weird game. I might have to restart it on my own free time, you know, and learn it again. Don't skip any of the tutorials, because there is a learning curve for this game. I remember when I streamed this, when I played it live, it took me a bit to understand the gameplay mechanics and how to heal, how to dodge, how to like move around, you know, properly. So it's a good game, but it has a learning curve, you know. It's a bit difficult, but it's fun. If you don't mind the story and the characters talking like this whenever they speak, it's a good game. It's recommended. Anyway, so Grind Guild's indie RPG from, like I said, Philippines, Indonesia. I don't remember. I have reviewed this game a couple of times in the past in previous top 10s. It's not a Japanese game, so it shouldn't be here, but it's a really good game. Really wanted to show it to you guys. And also, like I said, the Switch version, it's the worst because it has a lot of glitches and bugs, but if you don't mind that, it's okay. If you see this game for like $10 or less, pick it up. So if you select continue, the game just leaves you before the final battle, yeah, which is this one, yeah. Anyway, but you're not gonna receive any spoilers. This is just the map as it looks exactly at the beginning of the game, and you can do these battles to grind. And there's well, it's a side quest, you know. You can find it on the map, and it's there. We just found it. These are all the characters, you know, and there's the options. So this is a card-based game, like not necessarily like in Baten Kaitos, you know, but more like you use cards, like the card that uses this attack or that attack. You'll see the battle system in a bit. You can change the deck. You can only take with you like a certain amount of cards. You can build a new one, and you can have passive skills, you know. So I have a lot of passive skills on the right. When you start the game, you start with only like 1 or 2 unlocked, and then you start unlocking more. You can see I have a lot. How do you get these passive skills? It's just by progressing with the game. You get more and more and more. Or by leveling up, you know. And you can like change you have like different decks. Here's the custom one that I have. So you see, in this game, every character, this is a strategy RPG. Every character has like action points, like 5 action points, and each card costs a certain amount of points. This one costs 4, 5, 5, 5. So if it's my turn, for example, and I'm using, I use this card, that's gonna be the only thing that my character will be able to use during that turn, you know. So anyway, you get the idea. So let's go there, let me show you one battle and then we'll move on. Because this is a stream about JRPGs, not indie. This is if it's an RPG from the Philippines, so it's a PRPG. And those are my girls, of course. The Game Quest. You can only have 3 characters. 3 characters per battle. Battles are short. And you can redraw if you don't like what you got, so let's just confirm. Okay, I did a live stream of this game about a year ago, maybe? A long time ago. You know, it wasn't that long ago, but it was like a year ago. And I have reviewed it before. It's pretty good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did a live stream of this. Eric should buy like a Dragon Ishin. It's pretty much a proper action RPG. I have seen the demo. Isn't that the Yakuza game that takes place like many, many years ago? Like medieval era? Good music, by the way.
Understood.
Another thing you should know is that this is a game developed with a Kickstarter. Didn't get a lot of money though, but it was done. So you challenge. A movement also costs 1 AP, 1 action point. So as you can see, I only have like 4 out of 5. You know. So okay, I'll just do challenge. Oh, out of range. Oh, okay, just fucking wait.
Already there. Where do you think you're going?
There we go. It's a bit low budget, okay? I don't expect this game to be wow. It's one of the best indie games ever. No. There we go. And I can't use anymore because now I have only 1 action point left, and each of these skills costs 3. So there we go. So the cards are just there to be there, you know. It could have easily used a regular skill system with action points, you know. Didn't really need the cards, but I don't know. The developer liked cards, I guess. Oh my god, they're all ganging up on her! Fucking spiders, man! 'Cause that's what spiders do in real life, gang up on you. I forgot this game is fucking hard. Well, there you go.
For justice. Surrender now. You'll have to hit harder. I will not falter.
Let's have some fun. Stay
still so I can kill you.
That was great. Stay still so I can kill you. That's phenomenal. Alright, no more points, so that's it. Yeah, I have played this game on stream before. I have reviewed it like 3 times. It's usually dirt cheap. It's pretty good. Jesus fucking Christ.
Stand your ground. Strike true. Yeah. No surrender. Yeah.
Moving out. Target practice.
Damn, she's dead. I never completed this side quest because it was too hard. So I just went to the final boss and beat the game, you know. But it's good for grinding, you know, you just need to advance carefully. It's better to lure the enemy. This is one of those strategy RPGs where it's just better to lure the enemy. Let me just restart the mission. I mean, it's just going so bad. Jesus. Yeah, let's do it again. I need my girls alive. All of them. Not just Eliza. Okay, they're gonna start walking towards me, right? I think it's better if I go this way.
Will do.
Yeah, it's kind of like forced isometric, you know, only 4 views. Isometric view. Okay.
Let's go.
She's gonna be fine there. Just wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
In my sights.
It's a good debuff. I can read out of range? Seriously? Well, there we go. This is a better strategy. The story's really good in this game, by the way. Very well written. I wish they had gotten more money from the Kickstarter to improve everything, you know, graphics, interface, controls, camera. But as it is, you know, it's pretty good.
Feel my blade.
Got out of the trap.
For the guild.
Have this. Have armor. I think I can do a regular attack. Which deals more damage.
Allow me.
Yeah, I gotta take the enemies one by one. Out of points, so... Oh wow, 158 damage. We're gonna save that.
Not so fast.
This girl here is super strong. She's basically the strongest character in the game, but also the weakest. Okay. You gotta move the camera sometimes to be able to hit the enemies. Okay, out of MP, so... I mean action points. There we go. Is it a short game? Yeah. 10 to... I don't remember, man. I think it's like 15 hours around that. A maximum of 20 hours, you know? It's not that short, but it's fairly short. It's just fucking enemies, you know? They all start moving towards you and ganging up on you. Look at that. They never leave you alone. And they can attack you from afar. Fuck these fucking spiders.
Prepare yourself. Step aside. You'll have to hit harder.
My turn.
Damn.
Oops. Sorry.
That was great.
Any last words?
Okay, so she's dead. I can't because I can't move her, you know. I can at least do this. Oh, come on.
I see you.
Just make these bitches weak.
I just love this part.
And I think even if your character is dead, they still gain experience, you know. There we go, the taunt worked on Eliza. But the other one is gonna kill my sniper. Definitely, she's gone.
Damn.
Fucking bitch. Yeah, man, brutal game. Well, not brutal, you know, it's just, it's hard. That's all I got. Okay, I'll just do this one instead.
Once more.
There we go.
Accept your fate.
Accept your fate! Can do this one.
Get ready. There we go.
Heal, she's not hurt, so...
Let's dance.
She's a lancer, so she can attack 2 squares from afar. So that's cool. Now she's poisoned. Holy shit.
Understood. I will not bolt there.
She won't be able to attack, right? Oh yeah, she will.
For the guild!
Right, there we go.
Come and get me.
This is a debuff card, and then we'll do Shocking Flurry here.
This is gonna
And
sting.
that'll be the end of it.
Had enough?
That's it.
Hang in there.
Oh, we're pretty much capped at this point. But we did gain some experience. And dead characters also gain experience, you know. So that's it. All that's left is the final boss. Oh, I'm not gonna show you that to avoid spoilers. So yeah, you get the idea. I mean, it's a really good game. I do recommend this one a lot. You usually see it for like $5 or less. I think I paid $2 for it on Switch a long time ago. But I recommend the PS4 version instead, or any other version. The Switch version has some glitches and bugs, so it's better to stick to the other versions. Alright, so Grand Guilds, not a JRPG, but consider this an extra. A surprise, I don't fucking know, whatever you want to call it. So, Grand Guilds, let's move on. Developed by CyberConnect 2, the creators of .hack and .hack GU and a lot of Naruto games and Sola to Robo. that really overly expensive game on the Nintendo DS, you know, that one. So this is Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. It is a direct sequel of the first game. I have played on stream the first game. It's not a popular game, you know, but it's kind of obscure. It's still a hidden gem, you know. But I think the first game has gotten a lot of coverage, but not the second one. And the second one is just as good, you know. You can do a previous story recap if you don't remember the events of the first game or if you haven't played it. But it is very strongly recommended to play the first game first because this is a direct sequel, okay? But I'll try to skip the plot twists or the plot stuff. And I already beat it, so I'm gonna start a New Game Plus just for the sake of this stream. I'll just play it for a little bit. And it's a short game, you can beat it in less than 20 hours, you know. No difficulty settings. So let's just continue. Start from scratch. I don't know what carries over in the New Game Plus. Probably everything, levels. We'll see. I don't know. We're about to find out. You know. Alright, come on. Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. Also on PS4. None of the games that I've streamed today are exclusive. But the one that is not on PS4 is Scars of Mars. Remember that. So these are the kids from the first game, you know. All of these guys, all of these other... So you got all of these kids are party members in the first game, but now something happened to these 5, and they're being like possessed, and you gotta like rescue them, and that's basically the basic plot of the game, and then it goes on about something else, and stuff like that. Great visuals. Oh, and by the way, it's a good thing that I'm streaming this because the third game, Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, will be released in a couple of months from now, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm a bit worried because I was in touch with the director of this game, believe it or not, and he sent me personally the review codes for the first 2 games, this one and the previous one, but he quit the company. And he didn't direct the third game, so I don't know how different the third game is gonna be. Who knows? You know? So let's just watch this little scene. It's just the introduction of how, you know, some of the kids from the previous game have been possessed or something in a tank that's gone berserk. This is our previous tank. So these are the tanks fighting each other. Mei is the youngest of the bunch. They aren't a family, you know, they're just kids with different families. And the whole point of the first game is to find their families in the middle of a war. But they got so close together that you get the idea. So anyway, it's a really good game, guys. This is sometime earlier. Before that. Pharaoh, central metropolis of Gasco. How far could the Terrans have gone? It's not like something that huge could stay hidden out of sight. So the Terranis is a tank from the first game, and it went berserk, and it kidnapped. Someone kidnapped the other kids that you saw, and now Malt and the rest of the kids will go and rescue them. That's basically the gist of this game. Great games. I think I gave my an 8.6 or 8.8 in my blog. So they're highly ranked, highly recommended, both of them. And the trilogy coming soon will have a physical release. I think you can pre-order it already. So they will have a physical release finally, because these 2 games separately never had a physical release. But they will have a physical release finally. But I think it's going to be Play Asia or something, so it's probably out of stock at this point. Or expensive, you know. This narrator is explaining what I just said like 2 minutes ago. Can't this thing go any faster? Okay, I'm skipping this, because you're not supposed to see that character. That's a spoiler. So I'm just gonna keep everything from now, you know, so to avoid spoilers, in case you haven't played the first game. So enemies have strengths and weaknesses, you know. This guy is weak to yellow element, which is basically the grenade launcher. As you can see up there, that's the turn order, and you got your kids paired up. They fight in pairs, and the grenade launcher is basically a yellow color, which is weak. This tank is weak to that, so let's use that. It did a lot of damage, as you saw. The first battle is just a tutorial battle. Okay, so I guess that answers my question. What carries over in a new game plus everything? Look, my characters are level 30 something. But when you start this game from the beginning, your characters are level 1. So that's why I beat the crap out of that tank. That's basically the tutorial battle, and it takes a few hits to die, but I beat it in 2 hits because I'm overpowered. So that's new game plus, basically. But there's more gameplay mechanics that I want to show you. Hope it sells well. Developers deserve it for sticking with their project despite the low sales numbers. Yeah, I try my best, you know. I've recommended these games a lot of times in a lot of videos. Hopefully that got them some money. I didn't get anything, you know. Well, except 2 extraordinary games that I loved for free.
Oh.
The Tarascus, yeah, the Vanargan, whatever. I'm not gonna explain that. Spoilers. A year has passed, blah blah blah. Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. Alright. Let's just jump straight to the gameplay mechanic. I wish you could skip all the cutscenes. Oh, there you go. This is what I want to show you. Yeah, the jukebox, okay. So you basically advance in this overworld map. Eventually you get to branching routes, you know. These icons, red icons, mean there's 2 fights. The heart means you recover HP because there's no healing items for the map. This is just the main menu. And you have the items, but you cannot use them right now. You know, these are used in battle. So it's important to get to land always on a heart. But the heart only recovers your HP. Up next, you know, next to another fight, is a heart with another one that recovers the SP. It's pretty self-explanatory. The item in the middle, the yellow item, is an item. You get an item, and then you get to explore some ruins. Anyway, so yeah. Attack the enemy, inflict bad luck on an enemy. Vanish. Attack removes all enemies' buff effects. Ooh, enemies love to buff themselves. These games are hard, and this sequel is harder than the first one. Let me warn you. And there's a mana garm. I can't select it right now because that's when you sacrifice a kid. This game has the option for some of the boss fights are like really hard, and it has, just like the prequel, it has the option to sacrifice one of the kids. But you don't want to do that because if you sacrifice one kid, only one, you get the bad ending at the end. Never use the mana garm. Never use the fucking thing. Never. And if you attack an enemy that's weak to a specific type of attack, their turn gets delayed, you know. Let's delay these guys. See how far back he was pushed? So you get the idea, right? It's a turn-based RPG. A lot of people refer to this game as a strategy RPG, and no! How is this a strategy? It's turn-based. You don't move on grids. And also, if you click the L button, you can change the formation. Usually you have more kits, so you can change kits, you know, and pair them in differently. You know, right now I only have these 5 characters, you know. Like Malt here is alone, but you can pair them up. And all kits have their own different skills, so if you do different pairs, you'll get different skills. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Anyway. We're good to go. This game, remember, I'm doing New Game Plus right now. That's why it's so fucking easy. Oh, and this is when you change to a different character. Look. Because those guys are weak to blue color, so I'm just gonna put the blue guys up front. And that's what you wanna do. Confirm this formation. Your formation will be locked for 3 actions. So once you've changed things around here, You won't be able to change anything at all during 3 turns. Okay, let's just do the regular. I'm overpowered, so I'm gonna one-shot everything at this point. But it is difficult, you know, it is challenging. I'm just over-leveled in New Game Plus. And for every battle you level up. It does matter which kid kills what, okay? If kids are... Everybody's gonna get experience no matter what you do, but if a kid didn't kill anything, they're gonna get like less experience than the others, you know? Skip. No spoilers, please. No spoiler. No, 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 no. 23 hours earlier. Vanilla here is the new character. More spoilers that I don't want to show you because you need to play the first game. Oh yeah. I got some items. Now I'm doing one more battle. These games are really addictive, you know. Oh, you can also like remove the tanks. Remove the shields, I mean. There we go. I removed one shield. Their shields don't make them immune, the enemies. They just make them more powerful. You know, they have better defense. Attack that is stronger against an enemy with HP over 50%. It's not going to be useful. Attack increase on all allies. Okay, so let's just do the regular. That's basically how you... I guess it's a bit like Octopath Traveler in the sense that you basically... I mean, you have these enemies with shields, with elemental shields, and you need to attack them with the right thing. Be it a magic spell or an element or a weapon or something. Well, this game is like the same, right? You reduce their shields by attacking them with the right color. And it always tells you which color it is. So we got these guys. Let's change the formation again. It's not always indispensable to do this, you know. Alright, so get the idea. 4-hit attack on an enemy, let's do that. That's gonna destroy it. Wow, and I delayed it. It still survived, motherfucker. Even on New Game Plus, they still survive. Level 1 enemies against my level 30-something characters. Pretty... You know, a lot of people say that nowadays we barely get any unique JRPGs. And hell, I've said the same thing, you know. I think originality is something that has been lost lately in this modern day and age. Everybody, most developers are more interested in ripping off other developers and other successful games, you know. Well, and then you got games like this. I mean, what other game is like this? There's no other game like this, you know. It's just super unique. This should be fucking mainstream, man. 40% accuracy. Okay. Missed, of course. It's the wrong element, the wrong color, you know. If you attack enemies with... Flying enemies, especially flying enemies, have a lot of evasion. So you need to attack them with the right color always. So this is gonna be the intermission, right? This is where you talk to your allies and... Well, I'll show you. Yeah, hopefully the third game will sell well, but people are gonna be like, oh, I need to play the first one. So it's only going to make the first game sell more, hopefully, and then more people will be fans of this series because it's an amazing series. I just hope the third game isn't ruined by modern politics. Fuck no, please no. Pretty sure you guys saw that. Well, maybe you didn't, but Xenoblade Chronicles X, the remaster, has male and female. Great, thank you, Monolith Soft. They have given in and bended their knees to something. You know, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 had some woke bullshit. Oh man, that I'd rather not talk about. So you can choose be any character, you talk to your allies and increase your affinity. You know, you got like during the intermissions you have this AP, which are action points, and a lot of every action costs points in upgrading your ship. You know, you use the workshop here, you upgrade here. Right now I have you need materials that you find in the ruins or around in the field or after every battle, or you can buy them at shops when you visit a town. Right now I don't have enough items to upgrade anything, but this is how you upgrade your tank. The machine gun, the blue ones, the yellow ones, the red ones, the armor, which is shared by the whole tank, and the reactor, you know, which increases the SP of the tank. So right now I can't do anything. But that also costs actions, you know. You can expand. This facility has already been maxed out and cannot be expanded any further because this is New Game Plus, remember that? So yeah, you basically talk to your allies. Let's talk to, I don't know. Oh, and it's important to bond with your allies because the more affinity they have, the more damage they do in battle. And sometimes they heal each other off of status effects and stuff, you know. Let me talk to her again. There we go. So we can trigger a special scene between them, you know. And you also gain experience whenever you talk to them. Isn't Hax scary? He's not the same bad guy as before. Wow, that increased the affinity. Your decisions matter here, but only in the affinity stuff. Look, you leveled up the affinity, and Malt has increased attack when he's paired up with Chick, and she recovers HP from normal attacks. Kind of like a vampire skill. The garden is basically to cook stuff, you can plant stuff. Ingredients that you'll need for... There's a lot to explain in this game. Jesus Christ. So you need the ingredients to... There's a kitchen and you can like prepare stuff here. Cooking, you know. You get a lot of experience and you also get increases critical rate by 10% for the entirety of the next mission. This decreases skill cost by 1 SP, increases experience acquired in battle, you know. Let's do this one, I don't know. But you need the ingredients. You need to farm those ingredients. Telling you, man, it's a really interesting and unique video game with lots of gameplay mechanics. And you can switch characters. You don't need to be Malt here. You can just select another character, you know. Let's play as Sheena now. I just went to level 3, you know. If you're gonna play this game, remember the character Vanilla. She is not in the party right now, but make sure to increase her affinity with all the kids as much as you can. It affects the ending. You can also fish to get more materials, you know. Level 3, I don't know. Cast a line. And right now I'm just doing random things, you know. Got some items. But it's better to... Like, what was the... Well, at the beginning, before every intermission starts, you get like a screen of what the characters want. And it's better to go and do what those characters want. Where is it though? I don't think I can see it again. Or maybe it isn't available right now. Go back to battle. You can just go back to anytime. You can spend... I recommend spending all of your turns, your entire action points, so you can do as much as you can on every intermission, and then you get healed, and then you get to the boss fight. So I don't know. Let's just do the boss fight, just for the sake of it. Like, I'm not doing a full playthrough of this game. I'm just playing this. You know, I'm not even gonna save the game. Right after the boss fight, that's when I'll end it. Yeah, let's just. Let's just fight. Soul Cannon standby, proceeding with Soul Cannon, blah blah blah, yeah. Yeah, it's the second game. This is Fuga Melodies of Steel 2. Right now, okay. The music is fucking fantastic here. I mean, just turn it up. Hopefully, well, no, actually, it probably will have copyright, so. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this guy for obvious reasons. I'm over leveled. Now we disable that gun. So we'll do the this one. You want to delay that thing so that thing is ready to, because that thing is ready to sacrifice the kids, you know. You don't want that fucking thing to. Let's just do a regular attack. Okay, Awakening Chance. This is a new feature of this sequel. It's your brother Malt. Oh, May and Malt are brothers in real life. She won't listen to me. I wonder if there's something I can say to snap her out of it. So this is the Grandpa and Grandma are waiting for us back home. I'm leaving without you. You shouldn't be an asshole, so let's just do this. Never be an asshole in this game. It can trigger the bad ending. You can be an asshole in other JRPGs for fun, but not in this game. She came to her senses. Couldn't get into the series. Ah, you dropped it? Man, I fucking love these games. Yeah, they are a bit repetitive, but you gotta like the gameplay mechanics a lot, and then you won't mind how repetitive they are, you know? Okay, what do you got? The same fucking things? Heroic Strike is the best. No, I should probably buff everybody up. It's gonna heal the gun. You fucker. Let's delay it again. There you go. You gotta break their parts. What else is there? Increased attack on all allies. I don't need that. This is pretty useful, you know, for if you're. This is a new game plus, so I'm not gonna use that, but you know, you need to do that. Let's just keep doing the Heroic Strike 3. It's pretty powerful. Malt here is one of the best fucking characters. Of course, he's the main character, so he's one of the best fucking characters in the game. Okay, we need to do another Awakening Chance. I'll save you no matter what, May. So most of the dialogue choices are pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious what you should choose, you know, but sometimes it's tricky. Interrupt Soul Cannon, alright. We're almost there. And there we go, that's the boss fight. Kill the boss. We gain EXP, and that's it. So we just saved May. I'm gonna leave it at that because now we're gonna get some real spoilers. So if you haven't played the first game, you don't want to play this game first. It's going to spoil the heck out of you. So play the first game first, and then this one. Both are strongly recommended.